Christians, you got to cut out that secular music. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to help you in your relationship with Jesus, and I'm going to share my experience with you really quick. So maybe a minute, maybe two, but not too long. So here's the thing that I've learned along in my journey with Jesus Christ, right? So I love hard metal music, love rap, hip hop, and stuff like that. And when I came to Christ and all, I was still listening to a lot of those things until I started looking at some of the lyrics, some of the influences that, of course, are coming through and being conveyed in that music that is completely contrary and contradicting to, what the Lord has for us and what he commands us to do. But here's the thing, let me get to this point. So when I cut it, what I did was I cut all music, right? So I was listening to guys pulled in gospel music and different forms of Christian music, and I pulled those in, but I still was listening to the other stuff. So what I did is I said, you know what? I'm gonna cut all the music. I cut all the music and just went to podcast. So that's what I ended up doing. And then after like maybe about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I slowly started bringing in just Christian music, gospel music. And wow, it was just, I was so happy to, have that music. But then, of course, now the music was completely different. I wasn't just singing meaningless lyrics that weren't helpful to my life or were contradictory to my heart, heart and mind and spirit. Now it was something I was like, great, because I'm a musician, I'm a drummer. So, like I got to have that music. So now it was like I can hear those drums, I'm loving it, all the different instruments, but then also be praising God the whole time. So listening to that a large portion of the day, and then helping me, assisting me in walking in the spirit. So, but then I had something happen, okay? So for whatever reason, I woke up in the morning and instead of, kind of going right into my study like I normally do, I started swiping and scrolling on my phone. And there was like some kind of video or something. I can't remember what it was because this was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. But it was a video and it had like some background music on it that wasn't too, with some lyrics that weren't cool, right? So, and then it was just stuck in my head all day. All day, I'd be like trying to pray, do stuff, walk, and I'm like, the lyrics, I won't repeat them, but it was just bad, stuck in my head, because they're usually catchy, right? Stuck in my head. And I'm like, oh, then it just really came to me and I understood at that point because it was like disturbing me. It was like my normal peace and my talking to God and my, in my head and in my prayers and everything. And then I realized, I said, that's when it really showed me again the importance. Because once you get away from it, like many things, whether it's too much sugar and candies, things I used to, deal with, or too much alcohol or whatever it may be, it's not, it's affecting you, that. But when you stop it and then somehow, for whatever reason, you bring it back a little bit, that's when your body, your spirit really shows you how it was deeply affecting you. Oh my. So after that, it was easy for me after that, so, so definitely, I'm not here to lecture you. Everyone's, walk is a little bit different. I'm just trying to share my experience I've had, with you along with my journey in Jesus Christ. I got plenty of things I'm still working on, but Christians, cut out listening to that secular music and those influences, cut it all out, go to podcast, keep your mind focused on God, walk in the spirit, pray without ceasing, all of those things. I love y'all. If you enjoyed this content, I put out daily devotionals every day, 1 minute or less, and I put out a lot of other videos talking about my experiences and things I've learned in my walk with Jesus Christ. So share this with anyone you think may need to hear it. Again, like, subscribe, follow, all those things. I love you. God loves you. Have an awesome day.